Welcome to Company Showcase, an advertising feature on HowStreet.com.
I'm Jim Goddard. I'm speaking with Larry Reaugh, CEO and President of American Manganese. Welcome back to the update, Larry.
Jim, it's always good to be back. I'm a little bit tired. I've been traveling since midnight, so it catches up with you. But I'm prepared to do a little talking here.
Larry, where were you off to before you came back to Vancouver?
We went down to Iowa, to Ames, Iowa. That's where the Ames labs are. We were invited down there by the Critical Materials Institute, which is part of the DOE. And so we went down. We certainly met a lot of people and discussed where we could fit in with our recycling technology. And there certainly was nobody there with an advanced technology like ours. But it wasn't a show and tell. It was more a meet and greet and to get to know the people. You know, there was, besides Ames, some of the other DOE labs was the Oak Ridge and the Ames laboratory itself, of course, Critical Materials Institute. And so it was a great eye-opener. Certainly the attendance was top-notch with some of the best laboratories, with representatives there from the best laboratories in the United States. And we were happy to be there and happy to spread our stuff.
Larry, what kind of breakthroughs were you able to tell them about? Well,
certainly, it just goes to say that we're the only ones that have a patent pending that I know of. It's already been published. We're eventually going to have the patent. I think they recognize that. The technology that we're working on with hydrometallurgy is more advanced than anybody else out there. I'm sure if they had an advanced technology, they'd be filing patents on it because it's going to be a very valuable technology. When you start talking about the breaking down of batteries, and there was lots of talk about that, you know, even on the disassembly side. And if you break down those batteries, there's going to be billions and billions and billions of dollars worth of cathode material, regardless of the reduction in the cobalt arena. And people just have to remember, you know, that there's still great value in the lithium itself and the nickel. And cobalt, even if it's down to 2 or 3% of the battery, is still got a great value. And when we first started looking at this technology and the numbers that we worked out, what the potential was, we were looking at much lower prices in all of these metals. And when I say much lower, the actual price of cobalt was $10,000 a ton. And, now it's still up there at $29,000, $30,000 a ton. And they're not making any more of it, and the surplus will be used up here the next few months. So we think we're in the right arena. We think we're in the right meeting down there. They can certainly help us, and we can help them. And I think it's going to be a win-win situation. And only too happy to have the company represented at that was actually the Critical Material Institute's the fifth year annual meeting. So that's saying something. There we were. There's group photographs made. We were in them. And, we're getting recognition. Maybe we're not getting the recognition we need out of some of these funds yet, but that's coming. And I got to say that when we first announced this, I think that a lot of people thought if they can do it, we can do it, right? But they didn't have the background that we had, and that was our work on manganese, which was about 2 to 3 years before we were able to break through with the disruptive technology on that. And, of course, we found that chemistry that the manganese chemistry was, the other products in cathode material had the same chemistry. So it didn't take that long to work out a patent application on it. And I just want people to realize that, we have a long history of, there was an 80-year history before we got involved in manganese. So it's not just overnight. It's not something that we said, hey, we're going to do this, and we hired Cometco to bend over the bench and start developing a method of recycling the cathode materials. It was we already had 90% of the puzzle in our hands. So that's the difference between us and other companies that announce that they're going to use hydrometallurgy to recover batteries. We saw other methods of how they were recovering batteries down there, or they were working on it like bioleaching. And but we get 100%. Nobody has to go any further than that. And that patent should be issued pretty soon. I just thought it was germane that I should mention that we do have an advanced product, that people are not understanding it in the context of all the other noise that goes on in the background. And, I think we're on the right track, and we're, certainly are recognized in the right places. So that's a great thing.
Larry, where is American Manganese traded, and how can people contact you and get more information?
American Manganese is traded on the Toronto Venture Exchange under the symbol AMY. It's traded in the U.S. under the symbol AMYZF, and it's traded in Frankfurt, Germany under the symbol 2AM. Read all about the company at our website, AmericanManganeseInc.com. You can contact the company at 778-574-4444, or you can send me an email at LREAUGH@AMYMN.com.
Larry, thanks for the update.
You're welcome.
I've been speaking with Larry Reaugh, CEO and President of American Manganese. I'm Jim Goddard. Our conversation took place on September 7th.
Comments made on Company Showcase are an expression of opinion only and should not be construed in any manner whatsoever as recommendations to buy or sell any financial instrument at any time. Archived online at HowStreet.com. Company Showcase is a production of How Street Media Incorporated.